Lewis, in here again. Lewis, in here.
Thank you very much indeed. Yes, Scotland has changed the way they are playing and coaching youth football. And this is a very good example. I'm in Musselburgh. I'm at Musselburgh Windsor Football Club, a very, very old traditional club here in Musselburgh, just outside Edinburgh. We've got about 70 kids here this evening. It is a very, very cold evening, so they are very, very brave to be here this evening. But basically what's been happening in Scotland since March 2011, so just over 18 months, is the National Player Pathway came in, where they have tried to change not just the way that kids play football, but the culture as well. Let's find out a little bit more about exactly what all that entails now. We've got one of the coaches here at Musselburgh Windsor, Scott Robertson. He's taking this session here now. Hey, Scott, thank you very much for joining us on the special report here this evening. Rather than me tell people what's going on with the National Player Pathway, what does that mean? What does it mean? What are the changes that came into place in March 2011? What's it all about?
Well, what's happened here is that the SFA, our governing body, has put in place a structure for young kids as young as 6 years old all the way up, and created this pathway. So we now have a structure for all our young players from 6 years old all the way through to the 11-a-side game.
In terms of how that's done, run us through it now.
Well, as you see behind me, what they're doing is the Fun Fours, and that's the entry. So from the age of 6 to 8, we play 4 versus 4 football. Small goals, small pitches, more touches for the players, more opportunity to practice the skills, and it keeps them playing the whole time.
Is it working? Do you think, I know it's only been going 18 months, but is it working?
I think so, because you see the fun and the smiles on these kids' faces. They come along, we put the goals in place, and right away they're playing football. Scott,
have a word with you in a moment. I'm just going to bring in Alan White here from the Scottish Football Association. Alan, thanks for coming on a very, very cold evening here in Musselburgh as well. The national side, it's not doing well at the moment. That's well documented. Something like this, can this change things in the future?
Well, we're working very hard to make it change. I mean, you look at all the kids here tonight, they've got smiles on their faces, they're making lots of decisions, lots of touches of the ball, lots of goals, lots of opportunities to defend. So what we're trying to do at this grassroots level is prepare these kids for hopefully a lot longer in football, from children's football through to youth football and straight into adulthood as well. So we're preparing them for a love of the game.
Scott thinks it's showing signs of working in just sort of the 18 months or so that it's been going. How long is this going to take? Because the team, I don't have to point out to you that the national level, at the senior level, it's not doing too well. Are we talking generations, 10, 15 years? How long until you're going to see some tangible benefit from this?
Well, certainly you hope that the next generation of footballers is definitely going to benefit from this and everything else we're doing as well. You know, as Scott said, we've got 4v4 football for the younger kids, 7-a-side, which is really well established in the country as well, and we've got an 11-a-side game. We're working very hard to get certainly the developmental aspect to that right as well.